I'm an artist. I'm colorful and flamboyant, and I need my outside to reflect my inside because your vibe attracts your tribe. And if I was to dress, with the pearls and the muted look and all, I would attract a different type of person, and I wouldn't be happy with that. I attract the people that I'm attracted to. And I've been very fortunate because I am surrounded by the same type of people, the people that I feel comfortable with. And so it's so important to be yourself. Otherwise, if you're not who you want to be, you're going to attract the wrong people. Hey guys, I'm just sitting here waiting to get an order. I don't like the way my phone is. I can't, and I'm too short. I'm trying to sit up higher, but sorry, half my face is going to be cut off. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm trying to stretch my neck so I can sit up higher. But anyway, yeah, it's almost 6 o'clock. The dinner hour should start soon. I worked today at my real job. I call it my real job, my day job. Had a good day. It's beautiful out, but it's almost too hot. It's already 80 degrees and it's spring. So we're going to have a hot summer. I don't like that part of it. But I just feel like I'm vibing really high, can you see my aura? I know you can see it. I know some of you just hate that. Because I get comments. Some people just hate that. But I can't help it. It's who I am. I'm feeling really good. I had a really good day. And just feeling really clear-headed, After being so unhealthy for so many years and regaining my health, I appreciate my health so much. On these days when I feel like this, I just feel clear-headed and high energy. It's just, I appreciate it so much. I can't tell you. And I'm 63. And I know a lot of you hate that too. I guess I say I'm old a lot and it upsets you guys. Don't be upset by it. I'm proud of it. I'm proud that I've been around for 63 years. Neither one of my parents lived that long. And it's a badge of honor. I know our society worships youth. And when you say old, they think you're decrepit and worn out. But I'm not those things. I feel better than ever. I don't feel decrepit. I don't feel worn out. If you think I look old, I don't care. I don't feel old. I feel good. So when I say I'm old, I'm not saying that I feel ancient. I'm just saying, I'm an elder, and in some cultures, that's a good thing to be an elder. Apparently it's not in America. You say that and everybody's like, oh, why are you saying that? Well, I feel good about it. I'm proud of it. And I want to make it, normalize it so women aren't so afraid to say they're old. Yeah, I'm old. And look this is what old is. I've been around for a long time and I'm healthy and I'm strong and I'm still mentally sharp and I'm happy. So, and I'm going to get older. I hope I'm around for at least another 20, 30 years. And I think I will be. Because like I said, I feel better than I have. And I know a lot of women, a few videos back, not a lot, but there are enough women were trying to shame me about it, especially when I was talking about getting crazy and, getting a tattoo or more piercings or dyeing my hair pink. They're like, oh my God, why can't you just age gracefully? And I thought, to me, that is aging gracefully. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying aging and not worrying about what other people think. And I'm not the lady that's going to be wearing pearls and muted makeup and my hair cut short. That's not me. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's you, that's awesome. Be you. If that's what feels comfortable, that's what you should be. I'm an artist. I'm colorful and flamboyant, and I need my outside to reflect my inside because your vibe attracts your tribe. And if I was to dress, with the pearls and the muted look and all, I would attract a different type of person, and I wouldn't be happy with that. I attract the people that I'm attracted to. And I've been very fortunate because I am surrounded by the same type of people, the people that I feel comfortable with. And so it's so important to be yourself. Otherwise, if you're not who you want to be, you're going to attract the wrong people, you know? So you have to be yourself. And yeah, we can't all be crazy pink-haired tattooed ladies, it would be too much. But some of us need to be, we need to have some of that in our world. I don't want us all to look the same, cookie cutter robots. I like variety. With men too, I like to see guys. Some guys have short hair, some guys have long hair, some guys are bald, some have beards, some have mustaches, some have goatees. Some guys go gray, some guys color it. Just I like variety. I like to see people express themselves in the way they dress. But some people, they're afraid of drawing attention to themselves, and I get that. And I was like that more so when I was younger. I've told you guys that. But now as I get older, I know I'm attracted to those type of people. So, and I notice when I let myself be my eccentric, flamboyant self that I want to be, I attract more of those people to me. And those are the people I like. I like the artists, the crazy ones, So, yeah, and I as I get older, I realize that's who I want to be. So that's my idea of aging gracefully, is being who you want to be and being comfortable and not letting anybody else shame you or tell you how you should dress or how you should be. So, yeah, and it's funny because my husband's more conservative than I am, but that's fine. That's how he's comfortable, and I'm sure sometimes we look like we don't even go together, but that's what makes it work. We find each other interesting because we're so different. I like people of all faiths, religions, political beliefs, yeah, I just like good people. That's all that matters to me. You don't have to believe the same or see things the same as I do. I just want you to be a good person. Be honest. Things keep falling on. I'm under a tree. I just like people that are honest and sincere and kind and compassionate. But and non-judgmental. Like I said, we all judge people, even though we know we shouldn't. But you got to learn to keep it to yourself, especially if it's, you're judging somebody harshly, because you don't want to be judged, right? So you can't go around judging other people, and you never know why anybody is the way they is, the way they are, until you've walked in their shoes. We're all different. But yeah. So what was I talking about? Get off on all these tangents. I was having a really good day. My son called me earlier and he said, "Hey Mom, I just wanted to let you know I'm a dreamer." And I thought, oh, that's so sweet. I'm a dreamer too, sweetie. He goes, "No, Mom, I'm a dreamer." And I was like, well, what does that mean? He goes, "You should know what that means." He joined my membership, part of my channel, the Beautiful Dreamers. He said he did it to support me. Because he has a different religious view. I wouldn't say he's not atheist. I think he's agnostic, and he was vegan, but now he's pescatarian. And I've always been so proud of him because he can back up what he believes in. He's very intelligent, and because we've discussed it before, and we don't share the same beliefs, but I know he truly believes in what he's like, being a vegan, or he did for years, and then switching to pescatarian. And he's not just doing it because it's trendy. He's been this way for 20 years, and I enjoy talking to him because he's smart, and I learn from him. But we're different, and I'm proud that I raised a son that feels so strongly about things, and he has his own beliefs, and he doesn't follow anybody else. He does what he believes is right, and he's never pushed that on any of us, even when he was at home, because he started it when he was 14, and He was never preachy about it or, demanded that anybody else be the same way as him. He just quietly just does what he does. And even when I became a carnivore and he knew that I was feeling better and I was losing weight, he was totally supportive of me, and he's just a good kid. Well, a good man. He's grown into a good man. I'm just proud of him. All my kids are. They're such wonderful kids. Or they're all adults. My son's 45, my other son's 38. Oh, what a terrible mom. In my mind, they're all still in their 20s, so it's hard for me. And plus, I've got 8 grandkids to keep up with. But yeah, they're all good people. I could talk about them forever, but then I'll get all teary eyed, so I don't want to do that right now. Anyway, well, now it's 6:08. It was supposed to start at 6 o'clock. I might have to move to a hot spot because I'm going to make $50. That's my goal tonight, $50. Like I said, if I can make $50 every night that I come out, and I want to come out 4 nights a week, that's $200. Well, minus taxes. Yeah, so maybe I need to make a little bit more. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go, and I'm going to move the car. So, okay, I'll let you go. Well, you guys, I had a great night. Not only did I reach my goal, but I exceeded it by $5.10, and I did it even faster than I thought. I was like, I'm going to stay out and make $50, or 4 hours, whichever comes first. And I was out for 3 hours. So I'm really happy about that because the goal is to work 4 nights a week doing Uber and make $200. If I only make $40 a night, then I'm going to have to work 5 nights a week. So, but I don't want to work any more than that. I want to at least have 2 full days off a week. And I think I can do that between Uber, if Uber brings in $200 a week, which is the goal. And right now, YouTube is bringing in between 150 to 200 a week. Last month, it just barely brought in over 500. The first month it was like 8, then it was 5, and now I'm on track. It shows you to making 150 a week right now. Hopefully I'll make more. But so yeah, if I make 150 a week with YouTube and 200 with Uber, that's 350 right there. Plus I have my day job, plus Connect with Me. So I'm looking at making at least 500 a week between these, and they're all part-time. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way things are going right now. I feel good. I had a great night. When I was at McDonald's, I go there a lot because I park there. That one of the ladies that works there, I see her every time. She must work all the time, bless her heart. And tonight when I picked up my order, she's like, I've been meaning to tell you, I really like this thing you wear in your hair. I said, well, thank you. It's a head wrap. She goes, you're so pretty. Well, thank you. I never know how to accept compliments from people. I'm like, so awkward. But she was so sweet. She was very young and she's beautiful. And she had like really long nails with rhinestones on it. And just, I love all that stuff. Very flamboyant, but I just thought it was really sweet. Made my night. And I'm so easy. But I learned not to accept anything under $5 because I was doing that. Anything that came across, I was all flustered. I thought I had to accept everything. Well, I'm learning to be a little bit choosier. I just accept the bigger orders. And so that's what I got. I had like an $18 order and a $14 order. And I think the lowest order was like $7, but that's okay. And then I got home and the $14 order, it was to one of my neighbors, 2 houses down. I've never met them. And I was surprised when it popped up. I was like, I got to take this. So I was hoping they would answer the door, and I could say, hey, neighbor, but they didn't. But yeah, I dropped the order off. And then when I got home tonight, they had given me an extra $5 tip. So that happens quite a bit. People are really, really generous up here. I'm finding out, because I was worried, you hear stories about people that are, tip you like $1 or don't tip at all. And so, and there was a few that came across, like I said, the one that was like, it was $2.82 and it said included tip. I was like, yeah, no. And it was like, 3 or 4 miles, because normally I take things that are like 1.8, 2.2. I try to stay close to wherever the restaurant is, so I'm not putting a lot of miles on. So I'm learning how to be a little more picky about the orders that I take, and it makes a difference. So it's paying off. And yeah, so it turned out to be a great night. I'm still kind of hyped up, but I got to get up and go to work at 5. So it's 9 o'clock. And I want to put this video out. I never know when to put these out because I have subscribers from all over the world. So, whenever I put it out, it's either going to be night here and daytime there. And I don't know. So hopefully it works out. But I'm just waiting for just one video to just go viral, man, and bring in more subscribers because I'm doing good. I'm over 3,500 now. And I did the best video I have has got like 55,000 views. So that's awesome. But I need one to be like, 10 million. It's not gonna happen, but I can think big. But if I can just get one like that, that's what it takes to bring in, all the subs. And ultimately, I would love to have like 10,000, and maybe in, a year or so I can get up there. But I'm just gonna keep plugging along because I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the comments. I'm meeting so many wonderful people. And like I said, you guys are my tribe. I've become friends with so many of you. I look forward to your comments. The ones that comment regularly, especially. I don't always answer right away because I do have a day job. I try to find time, either late at night or first thing in the morning to respond back to you guys because I want you to know that I do appreciate your comments. It means a lot to me that you took the time out because I watch a lot of videos that I don't even comment to. So it's nice when people do that. I will comment if I really like the video or if it's